Picture going into a war and the country you're going to fight for don't give you no weapons or no bulletproof vests to defend yourself. That's essentially what the MTA did. This COVID situation hit New York City. The MTA went from we can't wear masks because it's against uniform policy to we have to find our own masks to we're giving them masks even though they never gave us masks, and then to us embarrassing them to show that they weren't giving us masks. And that's why we have the most amount of deaths than any city agency, any one agency in the whole entire United States, is because of the MTA lack of preparedness, they lack of caring for their workers, and it was crazy, man. Like I personally know about 6 people that passed away, and it's very crazy. I don't believe that the trains are safe. They not opening up the city because it's safe outside. They opening up the city because these corporations need to make money, right? So it's not safe. And if something is not safe, I don't want to be the one to lead you into an unsafe situation. So I would tell people, look, the CDC said it. MTA, you heard, the CDC said it. Avoid mass transportation. See, this is the thing. Us Black people, we are conditioned to be afraid of the police. I believe Caucasians don't have that same type of fear because they don't go through that same type of experience as we do with the police. So we really don't want nothing to do with the police, right? We were more heavily affected because we just can't afford to stay home. We have the jobs inside the grocery stores. We have the jobs inside the pharmacies. We have the jobs in transportation. We have the essential jobs, the jobs that make the city run every single day. And we also don't have access to good health care. So like I said in the previous live, I had to exaggerate my symptoms in order to get tested, right? So if that was happening to me in my neighborhood, how many other communities of color this was happening to people where we wasn't able to get access to tests? So I had a friend who lives in the white community in Long Island. He couldn't believe that I couldn't get a test. And he said, look, just come out here to our doctor. They go give you a test right then and there, no problem. And he was in the white community. So the offer to get tested was in the white community, but it wasn't in mostly where the communities of colors were. And access to healthcare is a lot because if you find out that you tested positive, then you know to quarantine, then to be around, going to visit granny, going to visit mommy, going to visit your uncle who may need whatever, and you affecting everyone, killing them or whatever the case is. You're able to quarantine faster and more effectively if you're able to have access to better health care that wasn't discriminating. Because the doctor told me straight up, yeah, we saving it for the older people. What does that mean? Older people who?